So just remove the two screws which are underneath the binnacle. There they are. Put those somewhere safe, randomly on the floor. Okay, so we should be able to lift off the binnacle now. Something is moving. Okay, I mean that's as far as I'm going to pull it. It's not a lot of space. Like, you can see better than I can, actually. But I don't think there's anything stuck on there. Now this ignition barrel is rather loose. But I can't. Gosh, I can't see there. Bit more. There we go. I pulled it out a bit more. I think the main problem, the main sticking point is the speedo cable. I couldn't get the trip cable back in last time I did that. How much you can see of that? Not a lot, I gather. Well, I can't really see anything my end either. Okay, I've pulled it out a bit more. Let's see, can you get a little view in there? That's about as much as I'm going to be able to pull it. See? Now, somewhere in there is our little friend, the ignition light. If I try and get around the side here. Okay. It might be easier if I'm looking at the if I'm looking at the preview on the camera here. This, I think there it is. I can see it now. It's going to be here, just underneath my finger. Great, no light. The light's always in the wrong place. Let's see. Oh, I see, yeah. There it is. Yeah, see, it's not even connected to the front of the... Oh! There, I thought it sort of held him together with a bit of blue tack there. That's why I did it. I'm going to see if that's any worse than the spare ones I've got. Right, I've got one on the bench. That's the one I've just taken out of the car, and I seem to have glued it. Yeah, that's right. I remember I glued it in because it kept coming out and I couldn't turn it. Yeah, see, look, that's the thread's gone. That's why it wouldn't hold. See, just pull it straight out. So this one, I think, yeah, that's, oh well, yeah, that's got a good thread on it, this one. So that's the reason why I couldn't get it in. I see I super glued it in there. Try and get it to turn. I spent ages trying to turn it and turn it and turn it, but as you can see, it just wouldn't grip. So I can go in the bin and we'll try a different one, a new one. What sort of bezel is this? What's the nearest? That one, I think. So that's the one we're going to put back in. Oh, fingers. Alright, well, I've got it. But it's not going anywhere. This is absolutely hopeless. There it is. There you are, aren't you? Have you got a bulb in you? I assume so. But I've got to see if the bulb is working. So, let me show you. See in there. And this is the, let's see if we can get some in the right way. There we go. This little hole at the end of my screwdriver is that black tube I showed you on the bench, and the little red plastic light cover goes in there. Now I want to see if there's a light going on in there. That's what I've got to find out. Okay, so I have to let it go. And we've got to connect the battery and switch the indicator light on and see if there's a little light in there. Right, so I'm going to have to kill the lights to see if it comes on. So give me a sec while I turn the light off, and then we hopefully we'll see a little bulb in that tube. There it is. Oh, good. So the light, the bulb is working in the tube, which is a big relief, because I couldn't get into there to change that bulb. So what we've got to do now is get it fixed back into and onto the red end piece and back in the dashboard. Whew, I'm very pleased about that. While I was here in the dashboard, I thought I'd take a look at why my ignition barrel kept moving around, because I could never get it tight. You know, I'd tighten up this little screw, but it wouldn't go tight. And the problem is, as I can see here, is the plastic surround underneath has broken. And I've got a new one here, and this is broken here, so there's nothing to screw it on with. So I'm going to try and take the switches out and replace that. You can hear the bits of plastic falling out. There we go. That's the ring which holds the ignition switch in. I've already taken the other two little chrome ring washers out, and see if I can get the... Oh, yeah. There we go. A bit of it has just fallen out. So the bezel's out. Ooh, more falling out, more falling out. So it does the light switch. You want to come out? You want to come out, light switch? Or are you going to be a bit stubborn in there? Got the bezel out. There's the bezel there. Ooh. Good. And that's the... Where's the light switch not coming out? Let's have a look at that from around the front. Okay, light switches out, and these two off the side. Maybe I can take this. I see it's just held in. Oh, yeah. There's a bit of it at the broken bit. It's held in. There's some little tabs which I'll have to loosen. Of course, I can't see or get in there. Let's get in there. There's another one up here. Okay, so There we go. It was very broken. There you go. There you go. Giving that a bit of a clean up. That's good. There's some kids playing outside in front of the garage, so hence all the children noise. Nothing to do with me, but I just have to put up with it. All this is made possible, all this repair is made possible by my magic box of spares here. I bought this wonderful box off a chap from Germany a few years ago, and all kinds of great stuff in here. There's some more of these, got a couple more of these. What else have we got in here? That looks like a piston ring there. There's a piston ring. Some more brackets and some more of these washers. What's that? That's not really sure what that is. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't really know what it is. That's a useful looking bracket for something. I've got some interior lights and some wiring and a couple of door handles there. An abundance of fuses of all sorts. Some rheostat switches. Some more of these lights that go into the dashboard, and some more. I'm not sure what they are. Are they interior bonnet lights? Interior bonnet lights? Something, I don't know. No, maybe not. There's another one there. Not really sure what these are until I find that I need them. And there's quite a few buttons and fog lamp and rear backlight switches in there as well. So I'll never be stuck for those. So what we've got now to do is to throw this one away because it's the old one. Don't throw it away, just pop it in there. That's a new one. Here's our broken bezel here. That will go on there. That will go on there. So that's pretty much had it. So that really can go in the bin. And a real embarrassment of riches here. We've got two ones to put back in. So let's have a look which one looks the best. That's sort of different. That's still got the still got the light thing into it. They both look the same on the back. Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to choose. This has got a bit of paint missing out of it here. I think I'm going to choose this one. It's slightly cleaner, but there's not much in it. It really isn't. Okay. Give that a bit of a clean up with the nearest microfiber cloth to hand. And of course we've got the 3 rings that go into the holes here to connect the switches. So as you can see, this one here has some paint missing on the back. These little flecks, and they come through to the front, which look a bit unsightly. So I'm going to give this a whiz over with some black rattle can to get rid of those. Okay, there we go. It's covered over with some matte black paint, and we've got no gaps coming through on that side. So that's good. I think what I'll do with the old one is I'll try and glue that or repair that some way so that it goes back together, because you know, I might need it again. because I think this fault's quite common. So I won't throw it away. I'll clean it up and stick it back together again. But now it's time to put this one back in the car. Right, here's all the gubbins hanging out of the dashboard. This is the switch here and the two lights, the two panel lights which light up this area, and this is the ignition barrel, and this is on the ignition barrel. Now to me that doesn't look very Rover. It looks like a homemade sort of washer on there, because I think this problem might have happened before. Somebody's trying to strengthen up the ignition barrel hole there with this rather homemade washer. It's the ring that goes around to tighten the barrel. Well, as it's on there, I'll probably keep it on there, I suppose. No harm in doing that, but it doesn't fit very well. Nah, maybe I'll leave it off. It may have contributed to breaking the thing anyway. Well, there is one little problem as I'm trying to put this back in. This is the heater switch, and as I was just twisting it to sort of balance it up in the bezel, the plastic snapped. There you go. So looking on this, I'm not sure if you can see that. This does say 345724, the part number, and 768. So obviously July 68. So I have to look in my box to see if I've got another one of these. So just a three-way switch. So I've got lots of these iffy rheostat switches. Oh, that one. It doesn't have any clicks in it. I think that's probably the one of the other switches. And that's probably for the. Oh yeah, that's for the panel light dimmer switch. Another rheostat. Oh, feels a bit loose. Oh, okay, here we go. That's a three-way one. Ooh, it's got a nice click to it, much better than the old one. Let's have a look at that. Same part number, 345724. This is marked 373, so this is a March 73 piece. So okay, we'll keep that out for consideration. And another one here, which doesn't have a part number or a date on at all. Ah, there's something, here we are. 34552A, which is the 34562A. This is 34572A. Ah, okay, so this isn't the right one. This will be for what will that be for? That's probably going to be. That's probably going to be a wiper. One without checking in my parts manual. I don't know, but it's obviously not the right one. We're looking for 724. So that's not it. So this one is it. It's 345724 from March 1973. So I think we're gonna take that one, and especially because it's got a really nice clicking action to it. Well, to be fair, the old one did too, but it's a bit stiffer. But that's the one I'm going to put in. And just in the last stages of fitting these switches back in, putting these little screw rings on, which are pretty fiddly. cool. Okay. Okay, they're all in. They're not tightened up. Yeah, this is where I had the problem before. I twisted this to sort of straighten it up and it snapped. So everything's back on and in place, and the switches are in. Oh, the lights are working. That's good. Main beam's on. Main beam's off. There we go. Side lights on as well. If you remember right back to the beginning of this, the main reason I took all this apart, or took it off, was to get this ignition light working again. The red one. So, genuine first attempt. That's the key barrel feels a bit more solid now I've fixed that broken thing. Yes, there it is. Hurrah!